What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope everyone is doing great. Huge shout out to Dread for this suggestion. Thank you, homie. We're going to be checking out some epic crashes from Guy Martin. Let's get it. Let's do this. I'm excited for this one.
What this did seem, the faster it went, you thought, oh yeah, it's easier. It is a bit easier.
But then, Guy pushed too hard on the circuit's fastest corner.
I had to sort of convince myself that the track's that grippy, I can go as fast as I like. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. That's not the case. But anyway, I didn't do any damage. Nervous. I'm still nervous. No confidence yet, there's no confidence. Definitely not.
Guy's next visit to Pembrey should hopefully be in an F1 car. And Williams won't be happy if he puts that in the Armco.
I will get there. If I want something, I'll knuckle down and I'll get to it.
Holy shit.
The onboard camera continues to work as the bike plunges to the lake bed, 30 meters below. It takes just 5 seconds to sink into total darkness.
Jesus.
Whoa, watch it, you alright? Yeah. Sit down then.
Privately, the team had hoped to cover 50 meters. This was little more than 30. There's clearly something seriously wrong.
Crap.
I must have been doing 30 mile an hour, hitting the water with my head first at 30 mile an hour. That's going to hurt. And I think I'm feeling it a bit now. I took the smack on the head, I don't know that. It's like you've had, I don't know, a couple of 3 pints. You know about it, I've had a bit. But I'm all right. I'm all right. No one's died. No one's died.
I'm glad he's all right, man. This guy's a freaking crazy legend here.
Loads of people have done it. I think you get loads of, what are they called, like rad Americans. All the far out dudes, they all have a go. It's trying to ride the motorbikes across water. But when you look at it really, all right, they are riding their motorbikes across water, but it's only like shallow puddles. And they're all like I-5 each other, it's all rad and gnarly and what have you. But we thought no one's actually gone for a record, just for distance. So we thought that's what we're going to do. 100 metres before, yep, just about to set off on the bike. 100%, dead positive, everything was going well. No problem, all these rescue teams to pull the bike if it went wrong, we don't need them boys, I'm getting to the other side of the lake. No problem, no problem. And I think I got to the third or fourth gear, maybe doing 60 mile an hour. Just at that moment when I hit the water, I just thought, Guy, what are you doing? Guy, what are, I you think this is all for TV and all that, but it's not. I genuinely, up until that point, everything was hunky-dory, and then as soon as I hit the water, Guy, what are you doing? Guy, what are you doing?
It was at this moment he
over the handlebars, bang. I was just a bit daisy. I was a bit daisy. I don't know, I bet I was 20 foot away from the bike, maybe 10 foot in the air, upside down. But at that time, I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear anything, just that deathly silence, and I was just waiting for the impact of the water. For me, that was, yeah. You'd think, oh, he's only landing in water. But I tell you, you try landing in water at 50 mile an hour, you know about it. I'll tell you. But still, we had a right good crack doing it. We had a good crack.
Legend.
We had a good crack.
And they quickly discover it's noisy in there.
Bloody hell, it's loud.
Everything makes a noise.
There's a word for that.
It's a cacophony.
Is that the word? No, I won't use that word like that. It's just like a
racket.
It's just a racket, a bloody racket. That's it. That's it.
The racket that gets a lot
I'll give it
worse
some stick if he's
when
going
you
to
miss a
break it,
corner.
then I'll break.
I wanted them to go steadily, and they didn't. They're nutters, okay? So what they did was go as fast as they bloody well could.
Second bend.
It's not complicated to go fast. It's complicated not to lose too much speed. This is everything gravity sport is about. It's about the line and just breaking what is necessary, not too much, not too few. Because if you break not enough, then you can have the rear sliding and you lose speed or you crash.
I crashed.
I want to do this, man.
How fast was that, mate?
Never one to give up, Guy sticks at it, trying to brake as little as possible and maintain as much speed as he can through the corners.
And I crashed again. Crashed again. And then again. I kept at it. Didn't lose any skin, twisted a wrist. I think I was just trying to run before I could walk. But if you're not crashing, you're not trying hard enough, that's the same.
Just have a go, feel what the grass is like, see how you can kind of brake when you're landing. Get what?
Get woed up.
What's get woed up?
Get woed up.
Yeah.
All right, you're woeing a horse up. Whoa.
Oh, get woed up. Gotcha, okay.
You see?
Yeah.
So go get a motocross bike, just try it quick. Because it'll slow a bit easier, won't it?
Do you know what? That's up to you.
I think I would rather.
No, I say take it gently and just feel it out. The guy doesn't work like that. He just kind of goes for it.
First it was massive, wasn't it? I'm not, was it massive?
It was massive.
Was it massive?
You hit that quicker than you needed to and you flew over there.
I smashed my head on the handlebars. It's all right. Took a load of paint off my helmet, yeah.
That's like 57 foot.
57 foot, yeah.
We only actually need 17 foot less than that.
Okay, right, okay.
All right?
Guy tries again, but his jumping gets worse.
There wasn't one big thing he was doing wrong.
You know that was front wheel first, you don't want to do that.
No.
There were just tiny little things he was doing wrong.
Yeah, just like I had to jump up and then try boom, sack of shit.
Do you feel you're hitting the ground like a sack of shit?
Yeah, every time.
Guy's heavy landings are now having a big impact on the ankle he injured earlier in the week.
Bang, smacking me ankles, smacking me ankles, smacking me ankles. Not me doing myself any favours.
It was an absolute disaster.
Just felt beaten. Nah, I'll tell you what we do. Well, we'll sling her in the van and we'll go shit up bus tomorrow. I just ain't got my head in it. Yeah. We're not gaining anything here. The only thing that's going to be gained here is broken bones. I'm just fucking myself up. I'm just fucking myself up. I've been about motorbikes long enough to know when it's not going right, do not try and make it happen. Don't try and make it happen. You just got to know when enough's enough. We're digging the old deeper, boys. Just put it in the van. Put it in the van and then tomorrow's another day.
Sound advice though, when shit ain't working well, sometimes it's good take it back a notch, you know, cool off, chill out, you know what I mean?
So yeah, first race on Thursday.
Watch the lights and away we go.
I think I got a bad start. I think I was about 6th or 7th on the first lap. But I plugged my way through, got up. I think within a lap I was leading.
Connor Cohen still in third, Peter Hickman fourth.
Looked behind me and the lad that was pushing me is Bruce Anstey and he's good round there. He's from New Zealand.
This is it then, the last lap.
And we've both been on lap record pace. We was both going as hard as we could go.
And the distance has just gone out a couple of tenths that time between Guy Martin and Bruce Anstey.
Don't give Bruce an inch. Don't give him an inch. I had to make sure I had a perfect run out of islands so he couldn't pass me.
Oh, Martin's down! Guy Martin's gone off on the islands. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one.
At the time, that's knocked me out. Next thing I know, I wake up in hospital.
Wow.
Maybe an hour later, I think. And that's it. The rest of it's a blur, really. The rest of it's a bit of a blur.
Unbelievable. And is that a red flag? It's been red flagged.
Nothing dramatic about it. I'm not like, oh, thank, you know, I wasn't thanking anyone for being alive. I just thought, well, if I'd have been dead, I'd have been dead and I wouldn't know about it, really. But I'm all right. I'm all right.
This guy's a legend.
I know during the crash I went through a lot of mud, but look at the state of that. And then look, the strength of the helmet's all gone. So well, obviously it saved my bacon.
It did its job.
It saved the bacon, hey? And I've still got my marbles. I brought 2 metacarpals in there, which they've screwed together. You see the scar on it. But that's got 20 odd screws in there. I couldn't believe it until I saw the x-rays. I brought the sternum, and then I think about 4 or 5 ribs. And my back, I broke about 4 vertebrae.
Wow, dude.
So there's 2 rods that are a bit shorter than the scar, and probably 10 screws. I don't know if I can feel it. I don't know. Everything's just a bit sore because to be able to put the rods in, they've had to take all the shoulder blade muscles off, you see. Yeah.
That's a crazy hit.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that really properly. Yeah. See, what's caused what damage there? You see, there's not a lot of movement out of me, is there? But they're not long putting the red flag out there. Yeah. I'll watch that again. I'm looking at that now and I think, ooh. I'm alright. Live to fight another day. The accident was on a Thursday, operated on the Friday. I walked on a Saturday morning. I said, I wanted to be out Sunday. I said, oh, God, I'm just thinking, all I wanted to do was just get back. And then the first thing was wall of death.
Alright, I'm going to launch you now.
The track goes silent. Guy is nowhere to be seen.
Hey, I've got a tow rope in my transit van. I think we're a bit stuck, mate.
Alright, buddy, we'll be over, thank you.
Yo, this guy is fearless, man.
While waiting for the new algorithm to be loaded, the tyres cooled and lost grip. But the AI wasn't clever enough to compensate by going slower. It's victory for Guy and humanity.
Right, slightly. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we're good.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Guy keeps the sledge dead straight, easily reaching 40 miles per hour. Then he applies the brakes.
Damn!
You alright?
Bloody broke that out, the bloody bugger. I stayed off the brakes because I wanted to go as fast as I could, and I thought, right, I'll brake at the last minute. So I braked, but then it just got unstable.
You run out of space, didn't you?
No, it flicked it sideways.
Yeah.
Up at the start point, Terry and Nick want to know what the damage is.
I'll tell you what, I'll let Guy explain what happened at the end. Go on, press the button there.
Now, Terry, how's it going?
So what happened?
It was all right braking to a certain degree, and then I went for the brake that little bit more, and that's what then just sort of flicked it sideways and then chucked me straight off.
A blade on the lift fan under the cowling in front of Guy fractures after hitting debris and is spat out.
He made a right bang, and I thought, what was that? And he still kept running all right, and everything was all right, and I thought, oh, that didn't feel quite right.
And the problem doesn't stop there.
And then it went kaboom a couple of minutes later, but kaboom, really, it smashed all the dash, bits of blade everywhere.
While spinning at 4,000 revs per minute, the fractured blades violently disintegrated straight into the side of Guy's helmet.
Whoa!
Bloody hell, did it go with a bang? I went down there, and someone went with a big bang, and I thought, ooh, that doesn't feel very right. I'll idle back. And anyway, kaboom! All the blades have come off the what's called.
And you got hit?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Where did it hit you?
Just on the hand. I'm all right.
Dude, it looked like that thing flew like pretty close to the side of his head, man. Holy shit.
Oh my God, it's just gone up in the air. Oh, fell.
Doggy.
Go ahead and control. Just confirm Guy is okay. I think Guy is okay.
Unbeknownst to Guy, the wind suddenly changed direction and lifted the nose at 76 miles per hour. He instantly scrambled forwards to weight the craft and stop it from completely flipping over. The craft flew 30 meters through the air, The impact on landing tore the rear of the hull in two.
I'll leave this engine going, I've turned that one off. Okay. So you told me at your speed.
The full extent of the damage is unknown.
Honestly, that moment there when it went up, there was no big rattles and bangs. And then it smashed down on the wall. I smashed it down.
Yeah, look, it looks a bit cheeky when you land it.
It was all right. What would you do in this situation? Would you call it a draw or hold your hands up?
I'd crack on.
Yeah, I'd say
if it can get it fixed, I'd give it another lash.
Yeah, of course you would. Of course you would. Yeah. Of course you would. I would.
This'll work again.
Guy prepares to make what he hopes is the fastest run of his life.
10-4. Okay. Go ahead and send them.
Okay, let's go. Get right behind him.
Right behind him. Right.
Underway up right now. I got it. He's down. Oh, stop. Roll, everybody roll. Open hands. Get down.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
9 in a corner. Roll, everybody. Everybody's headed that direction, Mike. He's okay. Calm down, no fire, no smoke.
She crashes well. She does crash well.
The Streamliner became unstable when the rear wheel lost traction at 70 miles per hour. Despite multiple impacts, the cockpit remained intact and kept Guy safe.
I didn't do anything wrong. Are we okay? Can we go again?
What we're
going to use this bit of a hill.
Got a bit of a slope. Actually, that's quite steep, isn't it?
Guy starts off by going feet first.
Should we go for it?
Go on.
That's crazy!
Whoa!
Ow!
But yeah, it turned out a bit of a disaster. Chucks me straight over the top, straight into the floor. You can see there, straight into there. To my side, I got a big scab on my side there, I'll be there. Lost my finger, you see. I was completely out of control and I thought, oh my word, I'm getting too old for this. I thought that. And I thought, no, that can't be right. I'm doing something wrong. Something's wrong with the skateboard. Took her back to Nat's van, tightened the trucks up at the bottom. I remember that when I was a kid, tightened the trucks up, and it ran a treat.
Oh, look at that. That's the only way. That's the only way, lass.
Right,
You won't break me.
No.
You won't break me.
All right, well, we're scarring you.
Well, maybe. You don't break me. Chicks dig scares, that's the rules. That's the rules.
Facts. Yo, this ain't no ordinary man, guys. Holy shit, this shit is impressive, man.
Is that right, sir? No?
Ladies?
I braked into the first corner and I just thought, that feels a bit strange. The back end wanted to come round and I had to let off the brakes and then get back on the brakes again, so I lost a load of momentum. And what I should have done was just ease the brakes on, sort the issues out, adjust a few things, and then take it back to the top and have another go. But I didn't do that. And I thought, well, actually, yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
It's coming.
Okay, you starting to brake. Hey, don't try your Big crash, now.
Is he alright?
Oh my god, what if you said that? You'll be fine.
Are you alright, mate?
This guy always got a crazy cool smile on his face, man. This guy takes it like a champ, man.
Despite a massive crash at almost 90 miles per hour, Guy climbs out of the Gravity Racer completely unscathed.
As soon as everything had stopped, I thought, scratch my helmet. Scratch my helmet. My mate paints them. Scratch my bloody helmet.
The team are very relieved to see Guy's absolutely fine.
Wow, you're so for me.
Cheers, mate. You got it on the camera. You got it on the camera. Absolutely. I'm not in hospital yet, which usually ends with these things. So I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon.
Yo, this guy is cool, man. Yo, this was some of the coolest stuff that we've ever seen. First experience with Guy Martin. Shout out to Dread again. This was absolutely out of this world. Insane. My man is a madman on any sort of vehicle possible. Some of those vehicles, I have no clue what they are. But very, very, very cool vehicle thing. That thing looked like some sort of a bobsled kind of thing at the end. I don't know, with wheels. Like, you see like kids having those bobsled races. Really cool. But my man's was definitely going so damn fast. It almost was like, it felt like kind of like ping pong. Boom, 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 boom. One thing, man, somebody is watching over this, man. You seen that, you know, that back scar thing that he had there? I gotta agree with him. Maybe you guys are gonna disagree with me, but chicks dig scars, guys. We have plenty of our own too. So, and it's never steered me wrong. But, you know, I like the guy's energy, Guy Martin's energy. He's got phenomenal energy there. He just looks like, that's, you know, what the things that he's doing here. This is his passion, is his calling. He's always excited looking, like even after he crashes. And first thing, obviously, we don't wish him to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But when he comes out of it, my man is like, you know, like, you know, he has a joy to it that like kind of it just radiates. You know, a lot of joy that, you know, he's passionate about what he's doing. He's trying these new things. He's trying to break records from what we see here. You know, he had the GTA freaking helicopter. Where we got him here, you know, up in the air. I actually absolutely enjoyed this to the point that I want to see more. This is what I'm getting at. If this was actually exciting, hearing him talk, everything, you know, even some of the people that were talking as well too, you see them worried as shit. This man has balls of steel. He's a madman. He's crazy. Daredevil, whatever you guys want to call it, he is that. Very cool from what we see. I loved every bit watching this. This was actually a treat watching this. One of the joys that you all provide me is, you know, bringing things to our radar. You know, back in the day, we did used to watch a little bit of Formula One racing, couple NASCAR, but I used to enjoy the Formula One racing, especially. So seeing him do that stuff, that was some crazy shit. You know, luckily he didn't get hurt on that stuff, but the one that when he was on that motorcycle, you know, there was trees, just you know, crazy if there was been more bigger trees there and he would have landed into those trees, that could have been some serious damage there. So like, you know, he's had some close calls there. Even with the hovercraft was insane, man. It looked like one part flew close to his, like, you know, almost could have hit him on that thing. So sometimes I feel like some people have an angel watching over them. I'm glad he's all right, but this was some intense stuff, man. The music was there. It was like a little dramatic scenes. Like, it was like, man, it was setting the mood, setting the tone. So I've come out this happy. I know it's weird because it's some of his crashes and stuff, but like just seeing that the guy's okay is what I mean by coming off happy. And I just want to genuinely just see more. So hopefully, ladies and gents, well, maybe you guys will, you know, point me in the right direction. That would be very cool. If you guys are enjoying this type of content, please consider letting us know in the comments down below. If you want to see more, please feel free to suggest some of this. I would gladly love to check this out. This is absolutely awesome. So I'm praying that this works on the channel. Please work. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying the content, please let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.